Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. Tonight's story comes from Cannabis Maximus off Putney Road in North Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police received a report of a disturbance. Brattleboro police responded with multiple officers and found a man who was yelling aggressively at store staff. After interviewing witnesses and questioning the suspect, the officers put the man in handcuffs and placed him under arrest. The dispute stemmed from the man being refused service for having a temporary paper ID, but not his expired state ID card, which is required by the state.
Requiring state ID and state operational ID and not accept the state ID from the state store. This man cannot record me or do any kind of camera work with me without getting verification under license to be able to do so, and I am not permitted to record me besides the purpose of course, a knowledgeable person of knowing on my own behalf. And that's under valid law. And personally, I'm not requesting invalidacy, but I'm requesting that this camera footage is not released anywhere because it's a violation of the law. Camera and report me if you are, unless your license is valid, report me outside the United States. Ken Dick and John Dick are my two uncles. Ken Dick Jr. Dick being Albanic for Bush. That's my fucking uncle. Okay? If you want to say I'm a criminal in this country, you are cited as a criminal, and that's it. Alright? That's it. I'm not a criminal, and I've been cited as a criminal for so long in this country that people are performing apartheid against me. I'm telling you, you're performing apartheid against me, and you're not willing to admit that you are, to the point where you're just performing apartheid, and people coming in and out of the state under international diplomacy, including Bellows Falls, are just being active in apartheid until an officer in this store performs criminal intent by bringing me down here and having these men report me to the police in violation of the law. The officer referred me to come down to the store and purchase marijuana with my state ID. He saw my state ID, pardon me, sir. He referred and said that I could come down here and buy and purchase this marijuana, and dear God, under diplomacy, let me tell you, Prince Harry's lover, if it is, British store, Prince Jeffrey, I saw him at our place. I saw Harry up in Bellows Falls at the brunch buffet, Cavendish. For Christ's sake, my great-great-grandfather did business with Mellon. All right, my family's land is on the west side of Harrisburg, beyond the line. This is my family's country.
You are under arrest.
Okay, you are too. If you're not good, what's this for?
We're going to have for disorderly conduct.
Oh, well, then you know what? Your state is going to be cited. This is the 8th time that I've been cited with disorderly conduct here, and I'm telling them who I am, Smith family, and of course, President Reagan. Being Ivan Williams. If these people cannot identify me within this state, they're going to be cited with apartheid. They're going to send me up to county jail. They're going to let me go have another weekend up in the county jail, and they're going to let me go Monday morning. And they're going to be cited with apartheid, and they're agreeing that they're a partist. All right, which is a lifetime sentence in prison. Thank you, sir. The man's a partist. He's unaware of the law, and the man and people telling him to lock me up are in violation as well. I don't deserve to spend another weekend in county jail because Prince Harry's been fucking some dude for the last 8 years and doesn't give a fuck. Or Prince Jeffrey wants to own a goddamn marijuana store, or my uncle is goddamn Mr. Mellon, and I'm trying to sink an apartheid country like England as well, because I'm not. All right, Prince Harry wants to take over his country with, pardon me, my pants are coming down, with other apartists or other terrorists, and trying to overrun and overtake other areas of the world that they sunk themselves, or to be cool and be a gangland and a gang of royals and nobles in this world. They can just pretty much be suffering in this world. I'm sorry. These men don't deserve it. If it's not Prince Harry himself, it's his family and or associates working with the Parliament of England. I'm not accusing Prince Harry of this shit. I'm not accusing his family of this shit. But dear God, at this point, there's no reason why I can be attacked by his family if my family is another division of his family. Richard Smith. Mr. Wasn't Firearms. Kate Brown. Dave Carter. Lugo Beretta. All right, I never threatened anybody in my life to harm me except one girl named Brady, which I apologize for a week and a half.
All right, take a step apart with your feet. One more.
Oh, sorry.
Step apart. Yeah.
These men are unaware of the law. They're unaware of Tom C. Law's and international rights. And I don't need to go after documentary saying that at this point they didn't cut my dick off yet. Okay? But they're trying. Good day.
He was charged with disorderly conduct. I was able to get a comment from Sergeant Hamilton of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On October 4th, 2024, at approximately 1700 hours, officers were dispatched to a business on Putney Road for a report of a disorderly subject. Upon arrival, officers located the subject and detained him, and subsequent investigation revealed that the subject had been disorderly inside of the business in question. He was arrested, transported back to the Brattleboro Police Department, and held in lieu of bail. He's being charged with disorderly conduct.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.